To my right, I have the 2025 Honda CR-V in the EX trim level. And to my left, with the hood up, we have the 2025 Honda CR-V in the next level up with the EXL trim. 2 of 6 trims in the 2025 Honda CR-V lineups. And we're going to be comparing the differences of both these trims in this video here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. So if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The EX is a lower trim. The EXL is a higher trim. Both powertrains, the reason why we only left one hood up, comes with a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine paired together with a continuously variable transmission, also known as the CVT, pushing 190 horsepower with 169 pounds-feet of torque. MPG on both these cars, 28, 29 city, 31 to 32 highway, and a 28 to 29 combined, okay? Both do come with the automatic hood shocks. Let's go ahead and close this hood and talk front ends and differences. So the only difference that you're getting from the EX being the lower trim to the EXL is these bumper sensors that you're not getting here in the EXL. These are gone, and let's go ahead and shoot over to the EXL. Bumper sensor, okay? You're getting that, and that is literally the main difference, okay, in the front. Let's talk similarities. On the EX, we do have the LED lighting here in the front, as well as the EXL. Chrome trim along with the high gloss black chrome. You do get the black housing, the black trim around. Lower grille does come in matte black plastic as well on both of them, okay? Now, shooting over to the side, let's go ahead and talk dimensions of the Honda CR-V. Both are the same because they do come in the all-wheel drive as well. And the reason being is because the ground clearance is 8.2 inches for all-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive will have a 7.8-inch ground clearance. But length within height, 185 inches in length, 74 inches in width, 65 inches in height with 106.3-inch wheelbase, everyone. So dimensions are the same. Tires, completely the same. We have the Bridgestone Ecopia tires, and the size of these exact tires is a 235 60/18-inch with the same look, hyper silver finish on the rims, and the rims are exactly the same. Front suspensions, they are the front McPherson strut suspensions, 4-disc wheel brakes all around the cars, and the rear multi-link suspension in the back of the car. Matte black plastic trim, both exactly the same. Side mirrors, blind spot assist, integrated blinker lightings on both. Moving forward, we have the keyless fob entries. Matte black plastic trim going down on the lower rocker panel area, and up top we have chrome around the windows and the tilt and slide moonroof options on the EX and the EXL. So pretty much more similarities than differences here. If people would like to know, exterior paint color is the Steel Midnight here and the Radiant Red on the EX. If you ask me and you want some Vagabond advice, go with the Steel Midnight, just a richer, I'm more of a fan of the blue. Makes the car just look a whole lot more luxurious. EX trim, what is different here in the rear? Two main differences is you get an electric tailgate that pops open and just self-assist, just like this. There you go. To where the EX, you actually press the electric button, it pops it, and then you have to manually lift it. One difference. Second difference is no bumper sensors here in the back on that bumper fascia, to where you're getting the bumper sensors here, okay? Those are the two main differences here in the back. If we go ahead and shut the tailgate real quick and let's talk similarities. Spoiler exactly the same with the integrated brake light, privacy glass, wiper, all-wheel drive sticker, knowing that it's all-wheel drive. That's where you're going to see it. Camera right over the Folsom Lake Honda. And now we're going to use it to actually give a shout out to Folsom Lake Honda here at Folsom, California, for providing us this beautiful cars for these walk around comparison videos, okay? Dropping down, CR-V on the left, matte black bumper fascia, and under the car we get two exhaust tips, one on the right and one on the left. That is exactly the same, okay? Now, cargo area, again, nothing different in the cargo. We get 39 cubic feet of space with the second row seat up. Dropping the second row seat down, 77 cubic feet of space. This is what 77 cubic feet of space looks like. You actually could also lift this rear mat just like that. Comes flush, but I probably would have liked to see the same level with the cabin area, but we don't have that. We actually have a pop-up, okay? Spare tires on both EX and EXL, okay? On the left-hand side, we got a 12-volt outlet and the LED lighting system in these cars. Both have exactly the same here. Now, let's go ahead and show you guys my favorite part of this video, the many differences with regards to EX and EXL interiors. So now we're sitting in the lower trim, everyone, this being the EX trim. I have to mention now, before we drop those MSRP stickers, of course, the price tag coming in on this one, MSRP is $35,655, but the EXL being the higher trim, you literally add about $2,200 to the extra bells and whistles. Now, I know we didn't see many bells and whistles with regards to the exterior in the differences, but I have to say, here at Vagabond Builds, this is a big difference from EX to EXL interior. Starting with these differences, let's go. Door panel, high gloss black trim. We don't get that in the EXL. This is a matte black plastic, okay? As well on the left-hand side of the manual steering column, we don't have that tailgate lift button because we don't have the electric tailgate, okay? The memory seating on the door panel for that driver's seat, we don't have that on EX as well. The seats themselves, okay? The seats themselves do come leather trim seating, okay? And the passenger seat does come electric controlled on the EXL. The EX, the one we're sitting in, is a manual control. Also, the steering wheel in the EXL comes leather, where this is just kind of that plasticky feel, the standard Honda feel, to where on the EXL you get the leather trimmed steering wheel. Okay, also see this little source button here. We don't get the source button on the EXL here because it's going to be on your 9-inch infotainment screen, to whereas on the infotainment screen, this being the 7-inch dual knob, one on the left, one on the right, and your hard buttons are on the bottom of the 7-inch screen. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, but you have to connect it. It's not wireless. You also don't get the Honda Link, and you don't get the Series XM, okay? Also, if I go ahead and put this car into reverse, you're not getting the options that you're gonna get with regards to the back camera or the screen extension on the EXL, and I'm gonna show you guys that and what do I mean in a little bit, okay? Dropping down, climate controls are the same. What's different in this area is the wireless charging pad. Okay, you don't get that in the EX, but the EXL, you get a wireless charging pad, all right? Now, over to the center area, there is literally nothing different with regards to the drive modes. Get 3 different drive modes. You're getting normal, econ, and snow drive modes. You're getting a hill decline assist button, engine on-off button, parking brake button. I'd like to mention is a very convenient area, and a brake hold button. Cup holders, nice, big, and deep. With your center console area, nice big box for your personal belongings. Up top, the EX and the EXL, as mentioned, manual visor with the tilt slide moonroof option in both. You're getting the LED lighting system in both as well, okay? In front, both do come with the EX, EXL lockable glove compartments. Very big deal on that too, because I like to lock my glove compartments. So guys, that's the front. But let's go ahead and shoot over to the second row seating and show you guys the differences. Now here on the second row seating of the EX, and not much differences here in the back. You have the cloth seating as we showed you guys. The EXL has the leather back bench. And again, continuing here in the rear, the high gloss black trim on your door panels, okay? Those are the 2 main differences. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches in height. To put things into perspective for you guys, leg clearance is completely there, and this awesome backrest bench, you can actually change the angle on them, okay? Both EX and EXL get these options. Something I don't want to confuse you guys on as well, armrest, cup holders, but you might ask me about the mats, okay? These are WeatherTech mats. You can put those in any CRV you have, EX or EXL, and they're optional as well, okay? You also get in the EX 2 USB-C plugins with your air vents and one pocket on the back of that passenger seat. Now this is, remember, $35,655. Let's go ahead and show you guys what about $2,200 extra gets you in the Honda CR-V EXL. So everybody, now showing you what $2,200 extra, and you might ask me in the comment section below which one would I do. So some vagabond advice here. Before we even start, I'm going to show you guys why I would choose the EXL for that extra $2,000. Starting with the seats, leather trim seats, perforation, look at the stitching design. You also get the electric controlled passenger seating, okay? Now, if we come over to the trim, you get the high gloss black trim all across the dashboard and the door panels. Coming over to the touch sensitive screen, 9 inches. You don't have the hard buttons. You get the touch sensitive, wireless, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You get the Bluetooth audio, the Honda Link with the Sirius XM radio. Also, what I wanted to show you guys is when I put it into reverse, you get the bumper sensors, okay? You could also maximize that screen when in that reverse camera and 3 different angles, okay? Difference. Now, dropping down to the wireless charging pad. Again, something else. Wireless charging pad, very nice and convenient to have, so you don't have the cable. So everything is wireless here. Center console, nothing different. Not going to waste my time on that. Over to the steering wheel. High gloss black trim on the steering with the leather wrap trim steering. Still controls. You got the same tech, but no source button. Remember, I showed you guys the source button because you're going to have it over on that screen up top here on the left. Okay. Now, ways to control that front cluster. You're going to control your media and all that good stuff. Your little info card there in the center from your controls on your steering wheel. Not wasting my time in that because it's just a comparison video. If you want in-depth review video, go to Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu and you will see the in-depth single review videos. Controls are similar to the windshield wipers and the lighting controls, okay? More difference, that extra button there for that tailgate. The traction control will be here on the EX where the tailgate button is an addition because of that electric tailgate. Memory seating because of the driver's seats being the option of actually setting up to 2 settings for the memory seating. And look how nice and beautiful that high gloss black trim looks on the door panel. That's the difference here in the front. Is it worth the $2,000? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's shoot over to the back bench, drop those MSRP stickers, and finish off with this video. Now what the second row looks like with the full leather trimmed. And again, everyone, Vagabond advice, that extra $2,000, you're getting so much more richer feel inside your Honda CR-V. Look at the back bench and how good it looks. Look at what it looks like on the back of those front seats with the leather pocket. Just phenomenal look with regards to the upgrade in the leather trim. And then the high gloss black trim on the door panels. Everything else exactly the same. As promised, let's go ahead and drop the MSRP sticker first to the EX, coming in at $35,655. And check out the list so you get all your tech and all that stuff because there's just too much to talk about in these videos because they'd be way too long and you wouldn't watch them all. And now the MSRP sticker to the EXL coming in at $37,965. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this comparison video. Let us know how we did. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. We'd like to dialogue with our viewers. Check out our other stuff at our channel at Vagabond Builds. We appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. We have more cool things coming. God bless you.